Hey guys, this is Mr. Brian. I want to make a video about how to meet your monthly AR goal. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our Google Classroom site. So let me here we are, we're here. And then I'm going to go to this first post, which says AR reading log. This is the one I made for us. Now, the reason I made it on Google Slides was because it has to be online and you guys have to be able to fill it in, and your parents have to be able to sign it here every day. Like today is Saturday, the 8th of August. So they would sign, here's the 8th, and they would sign right here in this little spot. Like my initials are JB, so they would sign it there. You know, tomorrow's Sunday, so they would sign JB, so on and so forth. So the reason it's on Google Slides is because you guys need to be able to access it, and so do I. And so let me just give you a little tour. So this is Valerie's, and Shania's down here, and then Maria's, and I can scroll using this arrow here, or I can use my mouse, and you'll notice here the boys are there, and Victor starts us off. That's why it's blue, and the girls are pink over here. Okay, over here would be where you would put the title of the books that you're planning on reading, and you're going to get those off of Epic, hopefully, or books that you have at home that you haven't read before and tested on, or books that you get off of Amazon or wherever it is you get your books from for AR. This is where you write the level of the books. This is where you write how many points each book is worth, and this is where you would write how many total pages each book has. I already explained this bottom part. So the next part that I'm going to explain to you is where we get this information to fill all this stuff in. So I'm going to go back to our Google Classroom site. I'm going to go to the second post here, which says AR Reading Range Goal 2020. Okay, and for today's little demo here, I'm going to use Valerie's information. So please take note that number 17, Valerie, this is her independent reading level. That does really apply to this situation. But I do need her reading goal, 3.4 to 4.6. That's her reading range. She can read books as low as 3.4 and as high as 4.6. Now, I make exceptions if you want to read a book higher, but you cannot read anything lower than 3.4. Valerie can't anyhow. And her monthly goal is 7. At the top here are the headers: student, independent reading level, and reading range, and monthly goal. Okay, so now that I've got that information, I want to fill it into her reading log. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to type in 3.4 to 4.6, and her monthly goal is 7. Type that in here. Now, I'm going to go back to the AR. I already did. I came back to this AR reading log, and I inputted all of the information. Now I want to go to Epic. Okay. Let me open a new tab here. I have Epic saved, as should you guys. It's just going to take a second. It's loading. Okay, I want to show you guys what you would see. So I got to follow a few steps here. I got to go to My Students. I got to go to Student Login. You guys don't have to do this. I do, because I'm a teacher, and so I see my teacher view. But I want you guys to see what you would see. So try student experience. I'm going to pick Valerie, obviously, because that's who I'm using as my subject today for the demo. Okay. So you guys, all your screens will look similar to this. So I don't want you to do like for you. This is AR. This is what you were going to choose. I don't want comics. I don't want read to me, and I don't want audiobooks. Ideally, I want you guys reading. Okay. So AR. And now I know Valerie's level is 3.4 to 4.6. So this is, again, you have to go to the AR tab, and then I would do the bottom of her range is 3.4. So I'm going to click from 3.0 to 3.9 because that's where she falls in. Now, because her range starts at 3.4, she can't pick 3.0 books or 3.1 or 3.2 or 3.3. This is her sweet spot. She can pick from 3.4 all the way up to 4.6. Now, this level tops out at 3.9. So she would have to go back up to the top and click the next level down. So 4.0, and she can stop at 4.6. So she gets a choice of all these great free books here. This is where she maxes out. Now, if she wants to, says, Mr. Brian, I'm interested in Chocolate Touch. Can I try reading it? I'm going to say, sure. But make sure that you understand it, okay? So that's what you guys see. Okay, now I already chose some books for Valerie. I already went through here. I want to show you how you go about inputting it. But I already picked some books that will give her 7 AR points this month. So the first one is called Guinea Dog. And I want to show you, I want to walk you through. This is it right here, Guinea Dog. Okay. Now, if you notice, this is the AR level. It's 3.7. And remember, Valerie's AR reading range was 3.4 to 4.6. So this falls within that, right? So I'm going to need that. Here's the author, Patrick Jennings. So when we go look this up on AR Bookfinder, we're going to need that, right? And then the other thing you're going to need is to know how many pages it's worth or how many pages it is. And it's 185 pages. You just click this blue thing here and it tells you how many pages. We're going to need that for her reading log. All right, so let's go back to our reading log and start inputting this stuff here, okay? So the first one is Guinea Dog. This is what you would do every month. The level of Guinea Dog was 3.7. It was worth 4 points. The total pages is 185. The next one was Following the Drinking Gourd. Found on AR on Epic. Or I found it on Epic. It's an AR book. It is a level 3.7. It's only 1 point. And it's 41 pages. It's not a big one. Next one that I found was Unicorn on a Roll. It's a level 3.6, again, within her range. This one also is 1 point. But this one is 219 pages. Okay, I think this is the last one here. Phoebe and her Unicorn. It's related to this third one here. It's in the same series. This one is 3.4, so it's the bottom of her range. It's going to give her a point, and it is 223 pages. So now, if we do the math here, this is 4, 5, 6, 7. This is enough books that are worth enough points to have her meet her goal of 7 points here, right? This could be a little bigger. Okay. Now that we found her books, I know that on Epic it says that they are AR books, but I want you guys to double check. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you go to AR Bookfinder. I've already got it bookmarked here. I click teacher, but you guys would click students. And I would type in, I would double check. I would type in all the titles of those books. I already did this once, so I know. And make sure that they are on AR. There it is. There's the first one. The second one was Following the Drinking Gourd. See, I already typed it in before, so it's coming up again. Following the Drinking Gourd. And that one is this one right here. See, it's a 3.7. It's worth 1 point. And then the next one is Unicorn on a Roll. See, there it is. It comes up because I already typed it in before. Unicorn on a Roll. Okay, so it is a 3.6 and 1 point, just like I said. Okay, and the last one is Phoebe and her Unicorn. Should be coming up here. There it is. Phoebe and her Unicorn, 3.4, 1 point. So please do that. Please double check. I know AR says, or excuse me, Epic says that they are AR books, but students in the past in the spring have said, Mr. Brian, Epic said it was an AR book. When I went to take the test after I read the book, it wasn't there. And I say, I'm sorry. Next time, please check right after you find it on Epic. All right? So we don't have that problem. The next thing I did was, let me go back to my reading log here. I added 223, 219, 185, and 41. And I got a total of 668 pages. So let me show you something. This is how you figure out how many pages you have to read every day. Now, I told the students I didn't want them to leave it up to the last day of the month. August has 31 days. I wanted them to finish 5 days before the end of the month in case something happened and they didn't pass a test on the AR and they need to read another book. At least they had 5 days to do it. So the last 5 days before the end of this month is the 26th. So what you do is the way you figure out how many pages you have to read every day is you take the total number of pages, and it's in this case it's 668, and you divide it by the number of days that you have. So if we want to be finished by the 26th, that gives us 18 days. So you want to pull up a calculator either on your iPhone or something, and you want to do the math. So let me show you the math. 668 pages divided by 18 days, which is what Valerie has left, comes out to 37.1111. Okay. We're going to round that to an even number. We're going to round that to 40. So that means that Valerie should read 40 pages each and every day. That includes Saturday and Sunday, so that she can be done in 18 days, 5 days before the end of the month, just in case she doesn't pass a test, because that happens, right? And then she'll be done. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, so that's how you meet your ARR goal every month. Just watch this video over and over again, just to make sure that you understand each and every step. And feel free to leave me a message on Google Classroom or Class Dojo, or as a last resort, text me or ask your fellow classmates. All right, thanks for watching.